is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 7 of Diablo 4 on the Xbox Series X. We are kind of where we were at the end of the last part, people. Those very astute of you will spot that I don't have quite as many moves down at the bottom left hand corner that I used to have at the end of the last part. Only by one, people, only by one. And that came about because I decided to try a little respec off camera just to see, because I was a little bit confused about how the tree was working. It's very easy for me to get confused, people, as we all know if you follow the channel. So if we go across to abilities, right, so I've been watching your comments in the channel, and I know some of you have been saying maybe you shouldn't have invested in this, maybe you shouldn't have invested in that, but as I was looking at it I thought, well, there's only one route I can take, so I'm kind of locked into what I have to do, because I've got to spend some points here to unlock that, and then spend some points there to unlock that. And that's not quite right, in fact. So what's happening is, for anyone else that might have thought the same as me, you don't have to spend points. So you have to start here, obviously, and spend points in something that's going to unlock this first level. But if you keep spending points in this bit, it will eventually unlock things in this third bit, even though you've not spent any points in this second bit. So you don't have to spend points in each section to unlock the section below. You just have to have spent a number of points above wherever you are, right? So as you can see further down here, I've started getting some red line to unlock this. But it's not because, well, I do actually have 1 point in here, but that's actually coming from a piece of equipment rather than anything that I've spent. But I'm trying to look for an example where I've not spent anywhere. But you get the point. So if it says down here that we need to spend 6 points in order to 6 more points in order to unlock this, it doesn't mean you've got to spend them in here. It just means you've got to have spent them above. So I can spend those 6 points anywhere up here, and it will then unlock this. So for anyone that was thinking the same as me, and there may not be anybody, but but that was my misunderstanding of what was happening. That I've just landed on there is something I want, people. Rain of Arrows, it's right down here at the bottom, and we're only 6 points away from getting it, people. So I'm definitely heading toward that. So all I've done, if you're very, very astute, so I hit the X button, basically refunded all my points, which cost for 17 points that we had in there, and a point that I hadn't spent yet. It cost me about 430 gold. It was hardly anything. So you can respec really, really easily. As it happens, I've decided to keep faithful with my caltrops for now, because they are good in the big multitudes of enemy fights and keeping them at bay. We do get a point from our equipment for poison trap, but I've put an extra point in there, and I've realigned my points, so much as though I've gone with barrage again, which I think is an awesome move. I've actually maxed it out this time with 5 of 5, whereas if you remember from the previous plays if you've been following, I hadn't actually maxed that out yet, and I'd bought some dagger moves and stuff up here, which I've not done this time, and that's why we've got an extra space down at the bottom left. So there you go. So there's a brief summary of what's been going on off camera, people, but that's all I've done. I've not done any fighting or anything. All of my items are all in the same slots and everything, so I'm going to be hitting the same buttons to do what I was doing, but my dagger move's now gone. If I do come back up to here, I think I'm probably going to get, if I can find it again, there was one that was it was here somewhere. There you go. Yeah, that one, puncture. Which you basically throw both your blades a short distance and deal 51 damage. Every third cast slows enemies by 20% for 2 seconds. Critical strikes will always slow, which is pretty sweet. So if I do come back up for that. Now here's another thing as well I was misunderstanding that no one's twigged onto. I believed that anything outside of this top section here was going to cost me energy points. Now that is not true. The only area that I can see that actually costs you energy points is this section here. So you can see top left, it's got energy cost 30. So for barrage, the more I use it, I run out of the big purple stuff at the bottom left of the screen, and then I have to wait for it to build back up again. Everything else that we're tapping into, caltrops doesn't use it. Caltrops doesn't use energy. It's just a move. It just happens to have a cooldown on it. So you just got to wait for the cooldown to finish and you can use it again. So none of this other stuff that we're tapping into at the moment in any of these other places is using energy. I mean, there might be some scattered around, but there's hardly any. So that was something else I've misunderstood as well. None of this stuff seems to have, well, imbuement wouldn't anyway, but there's a cooldown one there, cooldown one there. So none of these are using energy either. So that was something else I was completely misunderstanding. So there you go. So there's a few things that I've picked up off camera there that I think my next number of points will either go into another move, because now that I know it's not using energy for some of these moves and it's all about the cooldowns, I think we could certainly use an additional move. There was, I think, one called Shadow Strike or something, which was quite cool, where you sort of disappear. What's that one there? Shadow Clone. Your shadow mimics your actions for 15 seconds. It's quite cool. Quite a ways off that yet, though. I do want to max out Poison, though, which has only got 2 in it, and one of those is coming from an item as well. So, I'm trying to think where I saw the other one. There was one that I was really keen on that I now can't remember where it was. I feel like it was in here. Dark Shroud. Concealment. Smoke Grenade. Vanish from sight, gain it. Yeah, I didn't want that one, because the minute you hit something, you're no longer hidden. Okay, it'll come back to me. Ah, there you go. Yeah, Shadow Step. So I'm quite keen on Shadow Step, which also doesn't use energy, but it has a cooldown on it. You only get one go at it, though. It's a 9-second cooldown. Become unstoppable and quickly move through the shadows to stab your victim from behind for 176 damage. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what we do. We're only getting dash from an item as well, so we're going to have to be careful what items we take off. Anyway, that's enough of that, people. Should we get on with some action? Just need to quickly dive to the blacksmith. I'm basically just going to... I am hearing you about coin and whether or not salvaging or selling is the best option, but I'm building up a decent amount of cash just by picking up the coin in the world, so... The character's just called Cow. It's nice, isn't it? We're going to... all junk, I think. Marvellous. Oh, we've got some upgrading stuff there as well for our exotics. So I've kept one helm there, I think, only because it's got a socket in it. I think the only reason I've not used the hood is because I don't have any gems to put in it. What else have we got? Do we need to repair anything? Yep. And do we want to upgrade anything? Well, I feel like upgrading at this point is a little bit of a waste. Mind you, we were doing the... Oh yeah, that's right, we were doing the chest piece, weren't we? But for some reason it's not letting me go onto it. Why is that? Oh, it is. Yeah, we only didn't do the extra one of that because we didn't have any yellow stuffs left. Should we just finish it off? Extra 9 armor, extra shadow damage, extra willpower, extra intelligence. Not overly sure it's worth the $2,000, to be fair. We'll just hold on to the coin for now. Right, let's go. Right, there is a blue exclamation mark over here. We might as well pick it up while we're at it. Strange beggar. Offer him a coin. Sure, why not?
Keep it. I'm not after your money, just your ear.
No, you're not having my ear.
I can feel it. A great calamity is about to unfold in the northern reaches. The door is in danger.
I don't understand.
It was sealed for a reason. And now the pig-headed beasts are trying to force it open. Heed my warning and stop them. It must remain sealed.
The sealed door. Well, there's a mission we can do. I think we should just rattle through a few of the blue ones while we're here. How do you know of the events around the sealed door?
Perhaps a better question is, why are you the only one to take it seriously? I once That was long ago, I suppose.
Very well. It looks like it's put on the map straight away for us. So let's go. I think it's because we didn't have one selected, actually. Let's get on with it. It is well worth in these games just taking a pause, stepping back, and having a good look through stuff, which is easier said than done. I don't think I'm going the right way to go to this place as it happens. Easier said than done when you're recording like I am, where you want to try and keep the pace of things up, so you don't want to sit in menus for ages. So it is worth, certainly for me, taking time out off camera just to go through a few things and try and understand them a bit better. Okay, how do I get out of this damn place again? Here we go. Over the drawbridge, Stephen. Bit of discovery though, we've not been to this part of the map. Sweet. Behind the sealed door. Use town portal to return to the nearest capital or select any unlocked waypoint from the map. We'd kind of figured that out, hadn't we? Let's explore the land. Oh yes, please. I'm liking barrage maxed out. I can tell you that much, people. Epic. Ow. Ow. There was no need for that, was there? Exploding polar bear. Come on now. Bloody nonsense is that? Rawhide. Oh, harpies. Oh, frost wings, I think you'll find they're called, Stephen. I do realise I'm going the wrong way, but I'm just investigating a whole new... Yeah, I'm not going to sing it. World. I lied. I thought they were still alive. I've already killed them. I should thank you all once again for all the awesome comments you keep leaving, so keep doing that, people. I will respond. I don't always respond straight away, but I do always respond. Unless you're being a knob, obviously, in which case I don't. But there's very few of those around, people, on this channel. Full of awesome people. Oh, bloody hell. Got another exclamation mark now. What are you doing here?
Do you see him too?
No.
The ghost of Kolik, my son. When he was a boy, he was taken to the Black Asylum, and now he haunts my every moment, calling to me, begging that I don't know how much more I can stand. Please, I'll pay you. End his torments. Please, see that he is laid to rest.
Father,
Cries of innocence.
No! No, no! No! You're dead!
Father, won't you come visit me?
No! They took you away for what you did. You...
Father, please visit. I'm waiting at the asylum.
Be gone. Be gone!
Be gone, foul beast!
Be gone!
Oh, that's a... Oh, right, I see. There's a... I couldn't see it, but there was like a blue ghostly creature stood on the... in front of him. I wondered who he was talking to. We'll stick with what we're on at the moment. So I guess the only thing bugging me now is I don't have a knife move, which I was quite happy about having at the end of the last part. Well, we'll get it, people. We'll get it. We'll get one back. Because I've got some sexy daggers on and we're not using them at the moment. Once again. Wow. What's that? Ow. What the frack is taking all my health off me? What was that blue stuff I was picking up? Is that... Oh, is that part of the collection thing? Because I've got a collection quest, haven't I? That'll be the Asylum, is it? Yeah, that... yeah, sealed exorcist cache. I think that's what we're filling up. But it doesn't seem to tell us, does it? How... It might tell us on the quest right enough. Yeah, it doesn't seem to tell us how much we've done or need to do. I'm curious as to whether or not that's the Asylum. Because it's got a quest marker on it. Yeah, Black Asylum. So we'll come back to that later on. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's another exclamation mark down. It's a good thing, but we're going to end up with a lot of side quests. Sir Cromwell. That looks bad.
Listen carefully.
I would say this only once.
One of our men, Lord Evitus, was found in the ancient city beneath the mountain. We carried his body to the ossuary, but he arose, thirsting for blood. Only I escaped. Please, you must slay him.
The Dead Martyr. Seems to be a lot more exclamation marks kicking around than there were before this. What? Steady. Slight overkill, Stephen. Yeah, I feel like I want to continue to kill these ghoul characters so that we get more of the pickups. Come to my trap, which I put down by mistake, but come to it anyway. Alright. It's actually this more skeleton looking one that I got that blue thing out of rather than the ghost. Oh, getting out of both of them. Ooh, we've got another dungeon over there as well. The last time I went to a dungeon we were in there for about an hour. Ooh, Altar of Lilith. Realm power collected. Dexterity has been increased by 2 for ever. I'm going to hope that says.
Energy.
Well, that went rather well. Oh, he's just robbing the dead. Never mind, eh? Ooh, got a gem on the floor there. Well, that might allow me to put my hood on. Is there any reason I didn't want to oh, did I have a move on it? Poison resistance. It gave me +1 rank on poison imbuement, which we're not using, to be fair, so I don't mind losing that. Intelligence, this gives us strength. 17% shadow resistance. The one I've got on's got poison resistance and thorns in it. That's got 12. Well, that's thorns as well, as it happens. So the question is, what do I buy? It's got an extra lot of armour on it, I suppose. 18 extra armour. Not to be sniffed at, is it? I mean, I can only assume that as a rogue, I want my dexterity to be higher than anything else, presumably, but it's not told me any of that. Like, strength you would assume is for swords and shit. Intelligence is going to be for... Well, no. Well, what's willpower then? Yeah, I don't know. I need to try and figure out what the hell it all means, people. I'm not sure what I'm meant to be building up. Dexterity, definitely. Should be higher than intelligence, certainly, which is not what I've got at the moment. So let's put the strength one on. We'll see where we go with that. Yeah, I've gone past the old dungeon. Well, might as well do it, eh? Tend to get loads of points out of them. The Geyser Sinkhole. Geyser Soze. What lurks in this place? Excuse me. Something went for me throat in this cave, people. Fucking hell, my basic move doesn't seem to do much against these bone warriors now, does it? Well, actually, I've not. My hand wraps aren't that great, are they? So I might as well put those on. +5 to all stats, though. +13 strength. Take the extra armor for now. Well, he did not like that poison. Holy fuck! What the hell? No, it's cleared. It's only a little one. It was only a tiddler of people. Well, there you go. That's not so bad then. Is it just me, or is it night time all of a sudden? Right, should we head to our blue marker now? Ooh. 15 Gs. Kill 666 ghost skeletons or zombies. Nice. Give me the Gs.
It is done.
Nice. The Exorcist cache. Ooh, got 2,000 odd XP for that. Well, that was well worth it. Grants items on use. Ooh, got a gem out of it. And a short sword that we'll never use. %10 basic skill damage, plus 10% basic skill damage on a weapon. 6% damage reduction while control impaired on armour. And on jewellery, 11.5% lightning resistance. Or a bunch of coin if you want to sell it. Really, Steve? Really? Ow.
I'm low on energy. I'm not ready yet.
Another one. They're getting loads of gems now. Dropping for fun, people. Oh, those two crude skulls are the equivalent of gems, aren't they? Drifter's pants. Lovely.
I'm low on energy.
That was silly. Well, I'm a bit like Bono, people. We're in the big blue circle and I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
This is it.
Oh, hello. Oh, steady there, big fella. Steady. That's enough out of you. Yeah, there's a massive skull in front of me.
Low on energy. I need time to do that. I'm low on energy. I'm low on energy.
Woo! Level up and ride your pony!
We will not be confined!
Well, that seems to have finished off that particular quest, methinks. I guess... Was it the Dead Martyr? No, what was the one with the... Yeah, Cries of Innocence, I think, might be the one to go for next. Was the Black Asylum, which wasn't too far away. Ooh, we got a little cache here as well. Rawhide and superior leather. Nice. Come in handy at some point, I'm sure. Right, well, the question is, do I want to uber up my poison more, or do we want to go for another move? Just to give us another move that we can use, and I think we should go for another move. Just so we've got something else in the locker. Now... surround yourself with up to 5 protective shadows. Gain 8% damage reduction per active shadow each time you take direct damage. That damage is reduced and a shadow is consumed. Smoky concoction. It's quite tempting, that one. Shadow Step was the other one I was interested in. Need to start using some of these passives as well, which are going to help with, yeah, gain 5% damage reduction against damage over time effects. So Shadow Step's an option. Those use energy. Or we can take the one that lets us turf out our daggers. I think we'll take... Shall we take Shadow Step? Not sure, there's not a cooldown on the daggers, is there? We can just do it as much time as we like. I wonder if I should try the dagger one. We can always take the points back and redo it, can't we? Throw blades a short distance, dealing 51 damage. Every third cast slows enemies by 20%. How much damage are my arrows doing? 56 damage. And that's it maxed. So, presumably the daggers are going to get more and more brutal as we level them up. Become, yeah, unstoppable with Shadow Stab. Well, that's going to use our daggers. That's going to use stab your victim. So maybe we should do it. I feel like we should have more moves in this, though. You know, we should have like a second tier of things to put moves in. Kind of limited to what, 6 moves? Don't remember being that restricted in. I'm also still not 100% sure what those little plectrum symbols are. So right at the very end of the experience bar where it says 19, at the end of that, there's 3 sort of plectrum sort of symbols going down the way. Still not quite sussed out what they are. So what do we think? Should we try Shadow Step? Got a 9-second cooldown. I feel like we should try this one. Let's try Puncture. Let's do it. Can always refund 37 gold back. I like this because you can just try stuff out, can't you? And then if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Just take them back for like very little gold. Nice. Yeah, because the other dagger move I was using was annoying me because I was having to get too up close and personal with the... Oh, I like it. Yeah, I like that. Brilliant. I'm having it. Ooh. Legion Killer. 666 Demons Fallen or Goatman. The G's are popping. Yeah, I feel like I've entered an event here, which I didn't really want to do, really. So the next one is level 20, people. I was reading today that the first person hit level 100 at some point over the last 12 hours or so. Which is the max, by the way. Yeah, I've got that move on the trigger as well. It feels super natural to just do that with the daggers and do that with the bow. Oh, I just have to hold it down as well. I thought I had to keep tapping it. I don't. Nice. It says a short distance, but it's a fair old distance, I suppose. Really feel like investing in that now. Love it. Loving it. Da da ba ba ba.
I need time to do that. Don't have enough energy.
Silky. Ow.
I need more energy. I need time to do that.
Nice. I feel like those daggers, throwing the daggers is actually slightly more powerful than the the arrows, but the arrows are actually yeah, maybe not, maybe not. Seem faster though. Didn't seem to be that as busy as that the last time I was in this place. The Black Asylum. Activate the gate winches. Well, the last time I came into one of these dungeons, it weren't pretty, people. Yeah, that's another thing as well, because I'm almost positive in the old games you could increase the size of the map so that it was... No, stop. Fucking, how do you stop it when you start it? I'm sure you were able to increase the map size, you know, the radial map size. Oh, that was silly. While I was there, I might as well have sold me stuff, but how much space we got left? Yeah, okay. Why the hell not, eh?
What will it be?
Yeah, I've still not got a yellow bow, have I? I think we got a yellow crossbow at one point, but I don't want to use the crossbows.
Come back if you need work.
Iron Maiden. Blimey. Run to the hills. Run for your lives. You're welcome. That's not copyrighted. I'm wondering actually. Oh yeah, I'm getting a little bit of health back there, look. Yeah, my health is coming back when I'm out of battle. Has that always been happening? I feel like it hasn't. I feel like I've triggered that by putting something on maybe. Fucking hell. Absolutely trounced there.
Low on energy.
They really don't like the poison, those wraith things, do they? Blimey. I wish I could throw it rather than have to run into it to put it down.
Energy.
Well, that's luckhead. The door is sealed. Time are we on here, people? Woofbine. 52 minutes. What? my new favourite move, that dagger throw.
Time. Out of energy.
Sorry, dude. I think you were already dead anyway.
Father lied.
Whoa. Utterly the wrong place to fall.
Father lied.
I need more time.
God damn it. Well, this fecker's getting me good and proper. Ooh, just got a Highland bow. Wow, that was kind. Oh, let's have a look at that badger. Don't think I want to lose me +1 on caltrops in me boots. Oh, hello. What the shit? Plus 142 damage per second. Fucking hellfire. 269 item power as opposed to 180. 324 damage per second. 236 to 354 damage per hit. 110 attack speed. 1.10 attacks per second. Fast weapon. Plus 12% damage to distant enemies. Plus 14 to all stats. Plus 24% overpower damage. And plus 5% damage over time. Fucking hell. Well, that's going on. Boom. Also, I feel like it might have a look of its own that we might want to see. Nice. Woo! Check that bad boy out. Gate winch activated. Amulet. Sweet amulet. Every time. Put a fucking trap down thinking I was opening a door. Plus 4% healing received. Plus 5% resistance to all elements. Don't know. I've got extra damage on the one I've got on. Just me, or did we do a massive circle there? Well, that would suggest we need to come back down here. Unless I've run past it, of course, which is possible. Well, it was in kind of an ominous looking room, to be fair. It wasn't like it was anywhere special, it was just sort of in behind one of those doors, wasn't it? It'll show up on the map though as a little icon.
Energy.
There it be. Presumably that's opened the giant door then. Decapitate the guy. Haunted cell block. Well, only good things can be lurking around down here like fluffy bunny rabbits.
I'm low on energy.
I don't think I wanted to do that.
I need time to do that.
A new ring. Oh, there's a trap. It's a trap. A cold resistance, poison resistance. Well, actually, it's got better cold and poison resistance. And replaces shadow resistance with poison resistance. +2 life regeneration while not damaged recently. +4. I wonder if that's where my health regen's coming from.
Energy. I'm not ready yet.
Lovely. Oh, yellows, yellows. Sturdy tunic. Fur-lined mitts and Highland boots. Fucking hellfire. Yellows galore. Whew. Got a new helm there as well. Willpower, +4 life regen while not damaged recently. 11% poison resistance. Might be worth sticking that on, you know, and the extra armour. That tunic looks nice as well. 12 intelligence. We'll lose 11 willpower though, but gain 9 strength. 5.5% damage reduction from close enemies. 480 armour. It's 162 better armour than what I've got on. Awful Shell. It's a name for you. See what it looks like. It's quite smart. Not quite the right colours with my colour scheme going on though. Have to go and have a look at that. And plus 13 armour on that. Gonna drop. Oh no, we're gonna keep strength. Get an extra strength actually. Plus 1 to rank of barrage, which we're using. Yeah, it is barrage I'm using, I think. Not sure what happens when you get an extra plus 1 when you've already maxed it out. Plus 36 armour on the leggings. Sorry, the boots. 11 strength. I've got dash on my other boots. We'll lose dash, which means we'd need to buy it. Fair enough. Well, we've got a fair amount of extra armour from the actual chest piece by itself, but yeah, we'll have to buy. We'd have to buy dash. To be fair, I've not been using it in fights. I kind of remember it when I run out of everything else. I have to have a think about whether we're going to invest in that or something else. I'm nearly at level 20, people. Cries of innocence. We've not found the actual. All right. Cries of... Oh, speak with Vendril. Oh, it's telling me to go back out now. I take it. In which case we can just. Might as well take these enemies on though. Get the XP.
Time to do that.
Woo! Level up and ride your pony! Level 20, people. Getting G's for that. Minor healing. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff unlocked because we've got to level 20, so we can make better healing potions. Yeah, class feature unlocked specialization. Sturdy boots, nice. Seems we're getting a few bits and pieces out of this area, don't we? Question is, how much bigger is it? I mean, most of these dungeons have got a boss at the end of them, haven't they? I just happen to be doing a quest that's inside it. Slay all enemies in haunted cell block, yeah. So we're actually on a side quest here as well. Side quest of a side quest, people. The shit. These Diablo episodes are becoming more an hour and a half than an hour, aren't they? Well, actually, what did we get as far as the other boots went? Well, we'd still lose +1 to dash. 1.6% dodge chance. +9 strength. 9.5% shadow resistance. +1 max evade charge, whatever that is. So, max evade charge must be a move of some description. Which would, I guess, we could replace it with shadow dash. Evade grants a 30% movement speed on those other ones as well. Those pants are better than what we've got on as well. Pain links. +27 thorns, +12 intelligence, +14 strength. While injured, your potion also grants 20% movement speed for 2 seconds. Christ almighty, I don't know what to put on now. It's given me far too much to think about, people. So we've got a helm that's better, we've got pants that are better, and we've got boots that are better of 2 different types. But in order to put them on, I'd need to lose certainly the boots. Plus, well, yeah, we've got poison trap on the pants. Right, okay. Spend our point. Well, there's the 1 point we're getting for the dash. I guess if we buy another move, or we could pay for dash and then we've just got it anyway. But I think I'd be more likely to try out. I think I like dash because I get 2 of them. I only get 1 of those. Yeah, maybe I should pay for dash so that we can just have it irrelevant of kit. It is done. So it's coming from the pants. 46 plus 46 plus 46 on those pants and plus 36 on those pants, so it'd be better putting those ones on, and we've got a socket for them as well, so we can have plus 12 thorns, 6% damage reduction while control impaired, or 2% life. Or plus 3% healing received. I'm still not overly sure what plus 12 thorns is doing. But anyway. Oh, that's poison trap on that one. God damn it. For God's sake. Where the hell was me thing coming from then? I thought that's where my dash was coming from. Oh, that's my boots. Yeah, it's my boots. Right, so the boots can go on. That's another plus 30. Oh, it's giving me plus 1 to me caltrops as well. Fucking hell. It was a good set of boots, that, wasn't it, to be fair? So my caltrops will go down to 4 instead of 5 if I do that. So we're going to have to hang on to the boots for a bit. For effect's sake. But we can put the pants on. But we'll lose poison trap +1. So frustrating, this. Right, I've had enough. I'm bored of the menu now. As I'm sure you are too. This place is teething with enemies. I mean, we all know there's going to be a fucking boss at the end of this place. Be here for another hour trying to defeat that.
I need more time.
It's all kicking off in here. Well, we've got a Scrimshaw band, whatever that is. Oh, it's a ring. And it's a lot better than the ones we've got on. Well, it's the blue one we definitely want to change next. We've already got a yellow one on. I'll lose my life regen, but... I know, +6 life regen instead of 2. Nice. +8% overpower damage. +4 maximum energy, 9% shadow resistance, 9% poison resistance. Fire resistance, lightning resistance, 75 armour. Bloody hell, it's quite decent, isn't it? Plus 75 armour. I'll take that. Onward! I think I just saw another trap up there.
I need more time.
Ready? Fucking hell, this is an awesome move, whatever this is. Ooh, complete. No, nice. There wasn't a big move at the end, a big boss at the end then. That's just another way out. I felt like there was a way I hadn't quite gone down here, but that is not the case. Ow. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that, people. It was two very small side quests, but they do lead you on a little fancy adventure, which is quite cool. Well, I think we are safe to just go out. We need to speak to Vernon Vendrell Tross, don't we? So how close is Vendrell? Oh. There he be. I destroyed the spirit of your son, but he possessed a deep hatred for you.
Yet I still feel him. I still hear his cries. I will never be free of the truth. I sent my sweet boy away for a sin of my own making. The blood is on my hands. All of it. Heavens above, forgive me. I must go visit my son. I'm coming, Korik.
Nice, getting decent XP for these quests. Another 4,000 XP there. So, well, we could do with dumping our stuff, I suppose. That's going to go, they're going to go. Oh, got another pair of keks. Which are, they've got +1 rank of concealment. Check what that is. The thing is, I don't want to be tied to these bloody keks just because they've got... yeah, poison trap. The trousers have got poison trap on them, +1. So we need to, if I do that, we're going to have a weaker trap of poison, which is currently doing us a really good job as it happens. Right, well, I'll have a think about that off-DAS camera. I think we'll teleport back to... to be fair, I think in the next part we'll just keep going with the little side. Well, we've got a few of them done, but we've still got a few blue quests to do here, so I think we should just keep doing them to get ourselves leveled up. We're getting really good XP for doing them, so might as well keep cracking on with them, I think. We'll teleport back to the town. Well, there you are, folks. Another episode that's gone well over an hour. I think we're an hour and a half there, are we not? Indeed. Right, well there you are. We shall leave it there, people, and I shall have a little think off camera as to what I'm going to do with my kit and points. I can't think of any points that I would sort of respend. There's another thing as well we don't see. Oh yes, we've unlocked tier, sort of level 20 tier stuff, so we should be able to make our better healing thing, I think. And other such things. If I remember rightly, we need to go to one of these healers for that down here. Oh no, that's just a healing post. That's just a healer. Yeah, didn't do anything.
Found a new boil in my hand.
Got another exclamation mark there as well.
17. So
I guess they just keep appearing. That's that person there we need to see, I think. Let's do it while we're here, shall we? If we've got the bits to do it. Love that lamp swaying in the wind there. Well, both of them are. I mean, so good is it that the one closest to the alleyway has got a faster breeze hitting it than the other one. It's quite cool.
If you've got the makings, I can mix it.
We've got them. So we're going into minor healing potion now, which is going to give us heals 80 life instantly. Which is almost double what we were on. But it's still 35% of maximum life over 3 seconds as well, which is still not full, is it? But so you get 80 and then another 35% of max life for 3 seconds. But we'll take it, people. I don't think any of the others seem to get any... Oh. Yeah, they all seem to be 35%, but it's the initial heal that's changing over time. Let's do this. Excellent.
I'll be here, Sam.
Right, well that's another thing done. We're now getting more heal as we go. That will help out with the old boss fights and shiz. Why am I now lost? What's happening? It's up here, yeah. Right, there you are, folks. We will wrap it up there now. Well, there you are. Thoroughly enjoyed that. I think I also want to look at some of this kit as well. I might go to the house and just have a look at the new robes and stuff that I've got and try and mix that up a little bit. But I like the outfit I've got on, to be fair, but we did pick up some pretty sexy kit there. Well, there you are. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Diablo 4 on the Xbox Series X, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.